It's been several hours and more than 15 days. And I don't know how to get out of the prison in my mind. It's kind of like Zoomania, but in my head. I know that there's always hope. But when you're drowning and you can't breathe and things are going black and fuzzy and you're not sure if you're seeing fish, if you can touch them or taste them or feel them, they seem real, but they're not there because you were invaded on your home front within yourself, and the pieces of you left you with no peace. And peace to every cell in my body gives me strength and purpose and ability to achieve everything that God has laid before me. But I have no peace, P-E-A-C-E. At least I haven't managed to gather myself enough to have it anymore. On May 28th of 2023, this past year, my home was invaded by felons, literally 5 of them, and the drug of their choice, which I had no knowledge about. And when I called the police because I was drugged up on my couch and my daughter's bedroom was emptied, I didn't know what was going on. I woke up fuzzy in the head and shocked, and I've been trauma bonded by an invasion. Maybe like in war when people have post-traumatic stress trouble, that pathway in the brain keeps getting outlined and traced and traced and traced until you can't stop those thoughts and that feeling of pieces of everything in your life being destroyed and shattered. And I saw holes in my garden today. And even though I'm alone right now, I'm not lonely because I'm fighting still for peace in my home, for the war to be over with, for the victims to be given rest, and the attackers to be given grace, as long as they know what to do with that. Not just to be given grace for self-righteousness, but because they would understand that means how huge it is. But they don't get it. They don't feel that way. They're opportunistic son of a bitches. And I saw the holes in my garden today, and I thought, holy shit, they're like moles. They're like worms. They're digging holes outside to try to get in my house again. And I've boarded the windows and the doors and the floors in the attic and beneath my basement and even under the doors. And they keep digging holes, trying to get inside of me, my head. I've been invaded by parasites of my mind in human form, real things, real people with videos and pictures and truth. And nobody would argue that because I had the truth in my hand. But my mind just keeps replaying and mapping out everything that happened to me, and I can't stop it unless I sing loudly by myself or I talk to my animals, because that voice that I hear of myself talking stops or slows the mapping, the digging in my cells to create a complete lifelong victim and take away my stability, take away the ground beneath my feet, put me on rocks that are barely touching with sand that is going through the ground like quicksand too. And I wish I could swim. I could just be in the ocean and I could swim and swim and swim. And if the ocean's just so big, they wouldn't be able to get up through the ocean floor. There's no sides, doors, windows, ground, attic, roof, no doors. Maybe if I was a fish, I could escape. I could swim some more. Maybe if I was not a mammal that had pathways that are revisited by my brain over and over again to make me insane and and take my stability away and take away my peace. I have no peace. I almost wish I went to a physical war where I was fighting with weapons or with my words, because we all know that is where the battlefield lies. That's where I'm battling. I'm battling in my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind, and I can't get out of it. Where is the help? What can I do? Please tell me, because I can't live like this. It's true that I'm going through it, and I fight. I work with my head. I take myself separate from my head and the things that are going on inside of it. I look at myself from the outside like a movie watching myself. And it's crazy. I think that sometimes it feels like I am in the middle of a 12 by 12 square of tile. And I keep walking to the right all the way around those four walls. And then I walk to the left and the right and the left. And I have a mop. And all that is there is me, the four walls, and this mop. And I just keep mopping around the baseboard to the right, mopping around the baseboard to the left. And all of the dust and dirt keeps coming up, repeating itself in my pathways of my brain, and I can't fucking figure it out.